Why are you going to Ireland?
Well, it's Mother's Day, and
Come and fuck your mother.
I'm going home to give my mother a good goosing.
What's a goosen?
What?
Goosen
A
misalada.
goosing enchilada.
What is that?
Goosing is to have sex with someone.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
a goosing is when you pinch their ass.
No. Goosing's when you fuck them.
No, it's
give
not.
them a good old goosing.
No.
I'm telling you, give
Is it?
someone a goosing. I'm
No, a
telling you right
goosing's
now.
a bottom pinch.
No. I'll tell you now.
Man, it's different in Islands. You take it too far in Islands.
What
We have a bit of respect in England where we
What
just do the little squeeze.
does it mean? To
Your mum sent me on a wild goose chase.
What does it mean to give someone? Oh fuck. Anyway, I don't know. Autocorrect is turned off. But yeah. No, I'm going home. Well, Mike's doing Vicar Street on Friday and Saturday, so I'm just kind of going home to be there for that.
Are you
And
gonna open?
Huh?
Are you opening?
No. I'm just going back. Like it's his big dream. So I'm just going back for the occasion and the big hoolie and whatnot.
What's Vicar Street? Well, it's a venue, a famous venue.
It's like it's like this. It's one of the most famous venues in Ireland. Like Vickers, it's like Dylan Moran and stuff taped a special there, and Tommy Tiernan and stuff. So it's like I think just north of 1,000 seats.
Oh,
So it's a nice venue, kind of historic place. So I'm just going back for that, and then Mother's Day. So and Mother's Day will be 7 years sober.
wow! You got sober on Mother's Day. Was that your
that's why you know there's a story. That's why you know that there's a story.
What did you do
Yeah.
to your mother 7 years ago?
So what happened 7 years ago? So 7 years ago, on the night before Mother's Day, that we had like a.
The ghost of Mother's Day past visited you.
But
Sorry.
what happened? What's going on? The lights.
I'm just gonna adjust them to face you a bit.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm ready for my close up.
Oh, wait, is that in the way?
So yeah, Mother's Day, 7 years ago. The night before, we had like this big, because my mate had died, obviously. So
Yeah.
we're having a big party to celebrate his death. We were doing like a charity fundraising event thing.
Fundraising.
Huh?
It's like
Fundraising. yeah. But so we're having this big charity fundraising thing to raise money for this charity that was set up in his name or whatever. And I hadn't drank for like 2 months because I was like, I'm becoming an alcoholic, like trying to deal with this whole thing. And then on the night of the quiz thing, everyone was drinking, and I was like, this seems like good fun. And then I won a bottle of champagne in the raffle thing, so I was like, well, I might as well.
Wait, they had a raffle
you know?
at your...
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
a quiz, a raffle thing to raise
You
money.
could win his ashes.
Oh, right.
You can win his
sorry,
ashes, yeah. Well, his ashes are still floating, knocking about somewhere.
Really?
Yeah, we wanted to take his ashes and scatter it on some.
Small children.
Yeah, just throw it at a random child on
Blow
the
it at
street.
each other's assholes.
Yeah. Well, we did have a debate that if we had the opportunity to snort, to put his ashes in a joint,
Yeah.
or to snort his ashes, would
Yeah.
we do it?
Well, Keith Richards snorted his dad, didn't he?
Yeah.
He chopped it up with a bit of cocaine.
Yes, yeah. So we were kind of like, would you or would you not? And what would you do that? Would you snort your mate's ashes?
No, it's trash. That's trashy.
Yeah.
What about smoke them?
Smoke? Yeah, no, I'm not
No.
smoking my friends.
But he died of cancer, so maybe you can.
Also,
get,
it's already ash.
get the cancer that
it
he
won't
had.
burn. It'll just like it won't. You know what I mean? It would just be a waste.
Yeah.
It'll just
Be a waste
It'll
of
just
good
be in the
ash.
ashtray.
Yeah, that's true.
I
That's
mean,
true.
the idea would be you'd do a whole like a big joint and then you sprinkle like you couldn't smoke the entirety of your friends.
No,
that's like
Also, if you snorted it, you would shit it out. Like it still just
Yeah?
goes into your
We get stuck in your nose hairs, and then
Then he's a
you'd
part
sneeze
of you.
later on the day, and then you'd go all over your cat or whatever. You know what I mean? But you know the thing about an urn is that like inside the urn, it's just like a bag.
Yeah.
It's like a shitty plastic bag filled with your mom or whatever.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Amazon packaging.
It is.
Yeah.
It's just a bag, and it's just shoved into the urn, and then that's it. You think it'd be in a nice like velvety thing or something fancy, but
I thought it was always loose.
Yeah.
no, I think it's loose in movies, like in Meet the Parents, where it goes and then it falls. And it
but it's always in a
smashes.
bag.
It's always in a bag.
I remember I went to a house party once, and it was just me, like a few of my schoolmates, and then like the girl was having a party and her
Yeah.
mates, and then the girl was having the party. She made friends with a bunch of gypsies.
Oh no.
So like 20 gypsies turn up, right?
Hey.
Yeah, and there's like it's me and 3 and 4 of my mates, so we're all terrified,
Yeah.
right? So as soon as the gypsy turned up, like we got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So we left, right?
Yeah.
Next morning, we rung the girl and was like, what happened with the gypsies? And
Yeah.
apparently they had completely trashed the house.
Right.
They had just like set fire to the sofa. They started spray painting shit. They
Right.
pissed in the kettle and boiled the kettle.
Oh no.
And then the ashes, the granddad's ashes,
No.
they got it and just smashed it on the fucking floor.
Oh god.
Wow.
What the fuck, man?
In fairness, though, I wouldn't put that just on gypsies. Like I've heard stories of non-gypsies doing shit like that at house parties.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but also if you...
But there's probably some,
There is
some
a
DNA.
crossover there. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a sort of genetic component perhaps. But because one guy I know, I mean, that's shocking about how do you even explain that to your parents that someone had just fucking fucked your grandfather on the rug?
Yeah,
You have to try
yeah.
to hoover you. I mean, you'll get most of it up, but there's
Yeah.
still like your grandfather.
Yeah, every time you walk on the rug, if you stamp it too hard, the ashes will sort of come up a bit.
the dog comes over and starts licking it and everything.
Oh.
It's just shocking. Like, but yeah, there was a guy I went to school with, and he had like a big Project X style party thing, and like I think someone duct taped his hamster to the ceiling, and then they put a fish in
A
the
live
kettle.
hamster?
And a live hamster, yeah.
Did it survive?
I think it survived. Yeah, I think it was afraid of heights though, so it was a
Traumatized.
long night for that hamster. Then they
Yeah.
put a fish in the kettle, and then someone like shit in their hand and threw it. Just all mad stuff.
Was it you? Was you the man who shit?
No, I didn't shit. But everyone spread this rumor when I was in thing that I'd fingered a dog at a house party, and it wasn't true whatsoever.
No,
I got very comfortable with a dog.
How comfortable?
Well, I was really drunk. And this dog, and I was just cuddling with the dog.
Okay.
On a bed.
Yeah, but you used to
Naked.
Yeah.
No.
Also, you used to get blackout drunk, didn't you?
Oh yes.
So
bro.
how do you know?
Yeah,
if
you
fingered
don't
it or
know.
not?
You fingered a
Because
dog.
I wouldn't do that when there's people around.
You thought you were alone.
So I was snuggling with this dog, and I was scratching its belly and stuff, and I just lay on the bed with the dog all night.
Yeah.
And and then everyone was just like, "Oh yeah, you fingered that dog." And I was like, "No, I didn't."
Yeah.
Like, no, you did. You walked in, you were fingering that dog. So maybe I did. But
Definitely fingered a dog, bro.
Nah, I don't know. Because I think it's like the whole thought when sober, said when drunk thing. I think it's the same with actions. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you're not gonna do something that wasn't latent in your brain. Or, like, you wouldn't just be like, if you were drunk and you fingered a dog, that's something you maybe thought of when you were sober. You know?
Right. Okay.
And then being drunk lowered your.
Yeah, I don't think there's any
Okay.
science behind what you just
Well, no, I'm just.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. But
I think it's a subconscious desire.
Yeah, I think you spitballed it as well.
No.
I don't know what that is.
But no, do you know that? Why would you do? It's probably like when maybe a
Curiosity?
guy rapes someone.
Curiosity fingered the dog.
Yeah.
But there's nothing to be gained from fingering a dog. Oh, well,
There's
I don't
lots to
know.
be
You
gained.
could say that about a lot of things.
What?
Nothing to be gained by anything.
Yeah, I don't know, but I all I know is that I didn't finger that dog because I woke up the next day and there was no residue from an interaction. To
Maybe
quote
just-
Colonel Lockjaw.
Yeah.
Is that what the police report said?
There was no residue of an
yeah.
interaction.
But the dog was behaving suspiciously.
I mean, I got blackout drunk so many times in my youth that if someone said I did anything back then, I'd be like, yeah, probably did.
Yeah, but
know
you,
what I mean?
the finger of the dog is where you draw the line.
Well, there's no way I fingered it. Like, that's just mental. Like, there's
Yeah,
no
but-
way.
I could see you doing it as a bit
But to what end?
to make people laugh.
No.
You're like, look at this, I'm fingering Rover, you know?
Rover, yeah.
Yeah.
I think his name was Rusty.
Ugh.
Oh.
Because I had a dirty arse.
It was on his period.
Yeah. But then after I went over to that person's house and the dog came and was like, "Oh, there's your
There's your
buddy
boyfriend
or whatever."
Yeah.
I said, "I didn't fucking finger the dog."
Was the dog
you
any
fuck-
different around you?
He was a little bit
Sheepish.
cagey.
Yeah.
He was a little bit cagey.
Was he a little
around
bit
me.
cagey, was he?
What?
Was he a little bit cagey?
He was a little bit cagey. He'd come in and kind of give me a look, and then he would avoid me. He would
Yeah.
avoid my gaze.
That's not good.
That's not good
No,
at all.
it's not good at all.
You
no.
fingered this dog, Rob.
Well, maybe I did. It did end up in therapy and everything afterwards and stuff, but
Killed
it was a little
himself.
Jack Russell and stuff. It was a little Jack Russell.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's a little
yeah.
a little tight thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I fingered the dog. But yeah, with the what was I saying again?
Mother's Day,
Mother's Day.
champagne.
So yeah, champagne. And then I got this bottle of champagne. I started drinking it, and then we went back to the Mother's Day, the day after, we were supposed to go out and have lunch and stuff with me and my mom and my brothers or whatever. And then I went back to my friend's house and we just continued drinking. And someone was like, maybe I did coke. I can't remember. I definitely smoked grass for the first time in 6 years or whatever. And then I woke up, I think, on his couch at like 4 p.m. or something.
Wow.
Like, all these missed calls from like, because it was around the time my friend died, so everyone was like, oh, he probably killed him. Like, he's probably after killing himself, you know. So, and then I got home to my mom. My mom was crying and everything. I was like, oh, yeah, this is it. I'm fucking done. Yeah, this is bad.
Wow.
But, yeah, so it's been 6 years since, so it's easy to remember the date because you're like, yeah. Nothing will make you quit booze more than fucking ruining Mother's Day.
I ruined my cousin's wedding. That was my.
I've done that as well. Yeah.
That's why I quit for the first time.
Okay.
Because they had basically they were getting married abroad, and me and my dad didn't want to go to abroad, and it was a big rift in my family.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Why don't you want to go?" It's like, "Cause I don't want to go to fucking Greece.
We're not allowed.
Yeah, we're not allowed out of the country. We haven't got
The
passports.
sun on my skin.
I didn't want to go. I think it's rude to invite someone to a wedding abroad.
Unless you pay for them. Yeah.
Unless you pay for them, or if you don't pay for them, if you don't go, then you can't be mad.
Yeah.
I couldn't afford it. Also, I don't fucking like these people, really.
Okay,
I'm not going to go to a different fucking country.
Well, who was it? Was it a comedian?
My cousin.
Your cousin?
My
Okay.
cousin, yeah. My cousin's getting married. And like they all...
To your other cousin?
To my other cousin,
Married
yeah.
Oh, dude. We quote the Scott
Yeah,
Capurro joke.
yeah.
He has this joke about, Married at First Sight, that
Yeah.
show. He was like...
Whose joke is it?
Scott Capurro. Last night he was like... oh, you hear this new Muslim dating show? It's Married at First Cousin. Pretty good. You can see all the Muslim lads in the back of the room just like, they were laughing.
Yeah, Bamford liked it.
But you know that they were like, he's the fruitiest gay guy ever. So they were like,
Yeah.
this is funny, but if we got the chance, we could fucking fuck this guy off the ceiling. But anyway, it was your cousin's wedding.
So cousin wedding. So they had a wedding. Then COVID happened, right?
Okay.
And then COVID happened, so they couldn't go abroad. So they kept delaying the wedding. And then eventually they decided they will have a wedding in England.
Okay.
Right, because of COVID.
Yeah.
And then they didn't invite me to the wedding.
Yeah.
Which I thought was rude, right? Because I don't want to go to a wedding abroad.
Yeah.
But I'll come to a wedding in the country.
Yeah.
No,
of
like
course.
obviously invite me, right?
Yeah.
So they didn't invite me, so I made a stink about it, right?
Okay.
To my nan.
So you just walked in the room?
So I turned up at the wedding.
No.
Barefoot.
So I turn up. I made a stink about it to my nan, and then so my nan was like, my nan got me in. She got
Okay.
me into the after party, which was at their house.
AAA pass.
You'd be your nan's plus one.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
my
yeah.
nan's plus one.
Yeah.
I fingered my nan that night.
You had the
actually.
gooser.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm at the wedding, and they had like a Moretti fountain.
A what
Oh, like a
fountain?
beer fountain?
Yeah, so just know chocolate fountains. They had that, but for Moretti.
Took all my
right?
asshole.
God,
Yeah.
you people are trash.
You are.
It
That
was
is
trash,
so
man.
trashy,
It
man.
was the fucking best. It was the coolest thing.
Ugh.
So you just put your glass under the thing, and the beer would just
Oh, and
pour
your
in.
fingers are getting in it. And it's
Yeah.
And it's
yeah.
coming from a pipe
It's got
somewhere.
Yeah, and I just I put my face in it.
Oh my god.
Oh, it was
okay.
great, right?
Yeah.
So I got the free beer. I'm angry
Yeah.
because I'm not been invited to the wedding.
But you got in.
You got in and you got free Moretti.
Yeah, but it's
from
my fucking cousins. They should just
Okay.
automatically invite me.
Yeah.
They're making us think that I didn't want to go abroad. I don't have to go to abroad to fucking... I don't want to go abroad. Why do I have to go abroad?
Yeah, I hear you.
But if
I
it's
hear
in
you.
the country, if it's
Yeah.
in my cousin's house, you don't
Yeah.
invite me, I'm going to be upset.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to drink as much as possible, right?
Yeah.
So I had like 8 or 9 Moretti fountain beers.
Yeah.
And then I just remember, I remember at one point I was crying in the kitchen.
Okay.
That's the first memory I
Yeah.
have.
Do you remember what you were crying about?
The fountain broke.
I was crying about not being invited to the wedding.
Oh, what a fucking
I wanted to
asshole!
go to Greece.
What a fucking asshole!
I was like, you didn't invite me and you don't like me. And then my uncle was like, I just remember him saying, looking like, dude, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Oh my god!
You're making me soft.
This is you're ruining the night. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you guys don't like me. And
This
he
is
was
the
like,
set thought when sober, said when drunk.
yeah.
You were upset about. not
I was
being invited,
upset and I
then
felt
you got drunk And then
rejected.
the tears came
Yeah,
out.
you probably also fingered a dog. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember that, and then I remember leaving the party,
Mm.
and I remember passing out like on the drive, next door's drive, because it had like a nice sort of a little bit of a hill to it. So I thought I'd get on the. I had like a thinking of like I'll get on the hill so I'm visible.
Okay.
That was my thinking.
Yeah.
It's not like it was like a little bit of like a mound.
And you'll die on that hill.
I thought I'll die on this hill. So I was on the thing.
It's like one of the lighting the flames of Gondor or whatever.
Yeah.
You're like, I need to be seen. Sound the
People
alarm.
wouldn't worry about you. Is that what
That was my thinking. I was like, I want to be visible because I thought if I was below the mound, then like people won't be able to see me, and I might be in trouble. It's like if I'm visible, because also in my mind, the entire like everyone. In my mind, everyone's aware that I'm here at the party, even though they don't know that I'm on the mound. In my head, I'm like, they must all know that I'm here. Yeah. So I fall asleep on the mound. Yeah. And then I wake up. My sister comes up to me and sort of like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm like, so she sort of grabs me, puts me in the car, and then takes me home. Okay. And then the next morning I found out that I was following the groom around the party, rapping about his nose.
What's wrong with his nose?
He's massive. So I was like, "Yo, you got a big nose. You ain't got no hose."
You know what? He's marrying your cousin, or is that your cousin? The guy with the big
nose? He's my cousin-in-law.
Okay.
So yeah,
that might feel when if you have a big nose and you're eating out a woman, maybe
it would help.
Yeah,
tip of your nose kind of rub off the clitoris.
Yeah, it would rub against it. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Okay.
So lucky, my cousin's lucky. He's married someone with a big schnauzer. Yeah. And now that's rubbing on her clitoris. That's good to know.
So you were following this guy rapping about his nose. And how did he like? Did he like?
He didn't like it.
He didn't like it at all.
He didn't like it. Apparently he was wanting to hit me. Okay. But then everyone stopped him from hitting. I have no recollection of this, but I was told that he was like really wanting a gun for me. Yeah. And apparently he was like really getting in my face. I'm like, what the fuck? And I was just like, and I was still rap battling him. You know, I was like, you got a big schnauzer.
And was
it's not a battle. That's a rap baiting.
Oh yeah, he got fucking murked, bro.
Yeah, it's a very Israel-Palestine situation. Except he's got the big nose.
Interesting.
But
maybe you're Palestine in this scenario.
No
one was taking your side. Everyone was taking Israel's side.
Yeah. And I'm not being let into where my homeland.
Exactly. You're trapped. You're trapped inside your own feelings.
Was he self-conscious about his nose?
I mean, I think he was afterwards. Yeah. Nice. I think after.
I hope that ruined. Like, I hope that ruined his self-confidence, and then it ruined their marriage.
Yeah. Are they still married?
They are still married. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the cunts, right? They then had a second wedding, right? Because they had the first wedding, and that's not enough for these greedy cunts.
Renewed their vows.
They renewed their vows, and then guess where they have it? Guess where they have it? Fucking Greece, the cunts. And then
you're sitting in your own grease.
Yeah. and then they invite me to the Greek wedding.
Oh, they knew what they were doing there.
They're doing this to slight me.
Yeah. They knew what they were doing there.
You don't invite me to the one in the country.
I love a Greek wedding.
Oh, fuck off. I'm not going to Greece for a wedding.
You don't like Greece?
No, it's too hot. It's for the Greek people.
Yeah, I can't imagine you in a very hot environment.
It probably would be good for your skin.
It would be great for my skin, but I don't do well in it. I don't do well in the heat.
Okay.
You just put on some sunscreen.
No, I get too hot. I get irritated. I want to be in the room.
You go swimming.
Nah, I don't like swim. I don't like swimming.
I can picture you in a hot country. You're in an England jersey.
Yeah.
And board shorts, and you never leave the pub or underneath an umbrella.
I bet if you went swimming in the Mediterranean, it would solve all your. I bet you would look amazing. It would probably really would solve a lot of your.
Or the Dead Sea.
The Dead Sea, Dead Skin Sea.
The Dead Skin.
Yeah.
But
I think you're right. I think a trip to the seaside.
Yeah.
Because in Victorian times, they would send people like ill people to the seaside, and they would drink the seawater because they thought it had healing powers.
God, they're fucking retards.
They used to put leeches on people.
I think the leech thing makes sense because they're sucking out blood, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they would send George to your wedding.
But yeah, like the leech. Maybe is there some scientific?
There must be. I think there is some sort. I think if you have a blood disease and they're sucking out the blood, and then you regenerate new blood, right? Yeah. They must make some sort of sense.
I think it was good for wounds, maybe. Or no, they would put maggots in wounds, and they still do that actually.
They put maggots in wounds
to clean wounds.
They eat the bacteria.
Yeah, they eat the bacteria.
They get big and strong.
They get big and strong, and they buzz away. They fly away.
Yeah.
Because what do maggots turn into? They turn into
flies.
Okay, 15 into flies. Wow. Okay, very interesting. Yeah, but so this cousin's wedding then is your family trashy?
No, I mean they're like They're not trashy. No, they're cockneys. Like my dad's wouldn't describe himself as a cockney, but they're like they grew up poor.
Yeah.
But they had pride in the sense that they all worked and they all took pride in their appearance and stuff. Like there was no, they're not like white trash.
You're the first person in your family to not work.
Yes, I'm actually. My dad actually got me.
Dragging them down.
My dad actually took me up a social class, and then I put myself back down one.
Yeah. Have you seen the photos of George's dad in Speedos with his lady?
It's good, right?
Yeah. He's got leathery skin.
Yeah, he
looks like an old bag.
Yeah, he loves the fucking sunshine.
See, look what the sun did to his skin. It fixed it.
Yeah.
Mate, I know you're right. I need to get. I just don't want to go. I couldn't afford to go to Greece.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Isn't it cheap to go to Europe? I still need to go and explore Europe while I'm here. Like, well, I'm planning to stay here, but like part of the reason I came to London, I'm like, oh yeah, you can just get cheap flights to Europe and shit. And I haven't really.
Have you been to Europe at all?
Well, no, I've been. I've been when I was younger before I moved here, and I've been for a couple of gigs in what's it called, Romania.
Oh yeah, Romania. Yeah,
but I haven't just gone. Like I haven't had a fucking holiday. I need just like a weekend.
Yeah.
In the sun.
You like Amsterdam or Berlin. I think
I've done Amsterdam. I did that when I came to visit before I moved here. So I did. That was fairly recently.
Yeah.
I don't want to go. I want to go in the ocean. I haven't been in the ocean for fucking.
Yeah.
We should go to the beach.
We should go to the beach one day. Well, we went to the lake. We went to Cleveland's Lake.
We should go to that theme park, the roller coaster and shit. Where's that?
Fort Park.
Yeah.
We'll do Fort Park.
Are you guys interested in that kind of thing?
I love.
I used to love.
See, I was always too scared as a kid, and I'm like, now I think I could actually go on the roller coasters. Although we get there and I'd probably be like, no, too scared.
Well, you're too scared because you wouldn't fit in the roller. Is that?
No. Come on, Rob. That's not.
But no, I thought that's what you were saying.
No,
you're a big kid. Oh, sorry. I thought that's what you were saying. I didn't pick up what you were.
We had this theme park called Wonderland that we would go to.
Yeah.
And because my parents were like pretty poor.
Yeah.
They got the yearly pass, which was like only twice as much as going once.
Mm-hmm.
But then they would be like, because they had that poor person mentality of like, you got to get your money's worth out of it. Mm-hmm. So we would go like every fucking weekend.
Yeah.
But I was a coward.
Yeah.
So I would just, and we couldn't buy the food there because they were so my mum would make like egg sandwiches. I'm just walking around like eating egg sandwiches, just farting and scared.
Oh my God.
They must have seen us coming and been like, oh fuck, it's this family again.
Pure
we were just walking around
repellent right there. God damn. If you want no one to fuck your kids, just give them egg sandwiches. Fuck up your breath and your asshole all at once.
Egg and garlic sandwiches.
Yeah. Send them to Epstein's Island, it'll be fine. Those girls just needed egg sandwiches. Fuck me.
Yes, I was too scared. And so yeah, I would go on like they had like one of the biggest roller coasters in the world there, the Beast or whatever. It's like one of those old wooden, massive behemoth things. And I was just like,
nice.
I'd go and look at it every time, and then I'd be like, no, I can't.
That was you were afraid of going on the roller coaster.
That was your great white wow. That roller coaster. You just
I used to love all that shit, and now with all my brain OCD stuff, I'm like, it'll be bad for me and stuff.
Oh, bad for my brain.
But I'm doing like intense OCD treatment at the moment. There's a lovely girl called Emma.
What do they do?
So it's done over Zoom, and so we get into like the depths of how it works, right? And how my OCD sort of works. Like, dude, I was on the bus the other day, and I changed seats 4 times.
Yeah,
I did a bit about it on stage.
Because you were uncomfortable because you thought it was dirty, or like
the seat was giving off a bad vibe. That's the only way I could describe it.
Yeah.
I was in the seat and I was like, "There's just something bad's gonna happen if I stay in the seat."
Right.
And then I'd move to another seat and I'd be like, "Something bad's gonna happen here." And then I'd move to another seat and then I'd be like, "Oh, it's even worse than the first seat." So I go back to the first seat, but the first seat would be taken, and I'd be like, "This is insane. Like, this is my life." So I was like, I need to fucking like.
Is that
just someone sitting near me, and I'm like, something about this person. That's not a racial thing or a music thing.
It is.
No. But it's just something. I can't really explain it, but that's what it's like when people go, "Oh, OCD, like things being clean and I'm like,
no, OCD is all kinds of things.
I fucking wish that's what it was. I'm glad I don't have.
Yeah, I wish that's what it was.
What? Like everyone in this house wishes that's what it was.
No, Rob's actually not dirty at all. He doesn't use the rest of the house.
Yeah, there's a big
I mean,
bottle
in his room is whatever. But
yeah,
I mean,
there's a big bottle of my piss in the corner there if anyone gets thirsty. But
nice.
But like
that's alright.
I'm glad I don't. Yeah, it's normal. But I'm glad I don't have pedophile OCD.
What's pedophile OCD?
Well, it's like
it's where OCD, but you're a pedophile.
Yeah.
It's where you're afraid that you're a pedophile.
They're called ego dystonic thoughts. That's
Okay.
what I've been doing a lot of research. Pedophile OCD is where you only fuck kids who like they have to have had a shower right before you fuck them. They have to.
Or you have to wash them 5 times after.
Yeah.
You have to flick the light switch on and off.
I accidentally killed the kid because I just drowned it trying to wash it.
But they're called ego dystonic thoughts. So I think it's like the same with intrusive thoughts, where your brain is
intrusive thoughts.
Oh yeah, it's a good name for it. And all
let's break into your house.
All annoying whores. That. Anyway, what was I gonna say?
Intrusive thoughts.
So it's like it attaches itself to like. It's almost like the complete opposite of who you are as a person. So what the things that you fear the most or hate the most, or at least want to be, things that you abhor the most, that they're the thing that they latch onto.
But you love Peter. You love young boys.
I love young boys.
That's why he's not. That's why he doesn't have it.
Yeah. Ah.
I'm just a straight up pedophile.
Yeah.
But no. So then, like with the intrusive thoughts thing, that's why it's always like sexual stuff about like. You know, and then you want to like you're with your mom and you want to like beat the shit out of her. You don't want to beat the shit out of her, but you're just having these thoughts of like fucking. I remember explaining it to my mom once, and she just looked at me, and I think she was like worried I was going to kill her, and I was like, no, it's just.
No,
I have no intention of doing it.
No, I just think about it all the time.
I just think about it.
Yeah.
But like it's just with any family member, or you see a baby in the street and you want to just drop kick the baby.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it's just mad stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't get intrusive thoughts as bad as you, but I do get it when like my mum's talking at me and she's just being boring. And I just fantasize about like putting my thumbs in her
eyes.
Yeah, and
just pushing them into her head.
And like, but in the fantasy, she carries on talking. That's the thing. She just doesn't even. I'm just like,
And both your hands are being used, so you can't.
Yeah, I can't.
So you just have to kiss her.
Shh. You gotta do it like a bowling ball.
Yeah. But so then with the pedophile OCD, it's that like it's so taboo and horrible.
Yeah.
Like people have HOCD, which is homosexual OCD,
right?
Which is where they're really religious or whatever.
Okay.
And like to them, being gay is like the worst thing ever.
Okay.
So they start having gay thoughts all the time.
Oh.
And they're like, oh fuck, I'm gay, but they're not gay. They don't get hard when they see men. They don't jerk off. They just have sex with men. They just see a man and they see a naked. They see him, picture him naked, like and then they just keep thinking that they're gay. So the pedophile OCD it's basically that. You hate pedophilia so much, like it's the worst thing ever. So then they just think that they're a pedophile because every time they see kids, they see, like they fucking picture them naked and all this stuff. But that's just like how do we even get talking about pedophile OCD?
Because you're talking about the method of how they fix your OCD.
Oh yeah. So my ego dystonic thought is that I'm worried something bad will happen to my brain and I won't be able to do stand up.
Yeah.
It's all rooted in that.
Yeah.
So then there's this thing that they call when you're trying to treat OCD, they call it the bricklayer's apprentice. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, very, very interesting.
I know a few of them.
Yeah, and bricklayers.
They're like, you need to become a bricklayer because you can't do stuff. You won't be worried about your brain.
Yeah, you will have to quit comedy one day and become a bricklayer, and that will be your fucking life. You fucking loser. You actually might as well kill yourself because, like the bricklayers, the whole thing is that like, for some reason, I feel like my therapist was being kind of like woke about the whole thing. Right. Because when I've heard it being done before, mentioned online and stuff, they're always like, yeah, so, it's this apprentice's first day on the site and he really needs the job and he wants to impress the boss or whatever. But then when she was doing it with me, she was like, oh, it's a girl. I'm like, come on. A female bricklayer's apprentice?
There's no such thing.
I don't think so.
I mean, in theory, she's a massive,
Huh?
She's going to be a massive dyke.
Well, maybe, yeah. But, so they say the bricklayers...
Wait, describe her.
What? The woman? Oh yeah, you stop the therapy.
Yeah.
Now, let's just describe this woman that you're picturing right now. So in my head, I'm picturing a butch dyke. But the so then the thing is that, like, you know, they play pranks on apprentices,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So apparently there's this
You
prank.
get a sky hook.
Huh?
You get a
Sky
send him
hook.
to go get a sky hook.
What did I get done with that? A fucking when I worked in the hotel, a long stand.
Yeah.
Isn't that one?
A reach around.
They go, go over to the. Have you heard of this? Yeah. Go over to the bar and ask for a long stand, and they're like, wait there for 5 minutes, and they send you back to the other places. And they're like, actually, I think Jerry over in accounts has a long stand. And you go over there. And, well, there's another one that I didn't get done with this, but they go, because I worked in hospitality, so you have to get the tea bags from the pots of tea that have been used. They're like, hang them out to dry, and I'm going to reuse them. And you have these young people like, okay, and they're like hanging the tea bags out to dry on a line or whatever.
Yeah.
But there's definitely some other ones. A cup of steam was one.
Yeah. The best prank my boss ever used to do to me and everyone else would be he'll stop you and start talking to you, and then he'll be like, as he's talking to you, he'll talk to you 5 minutes and then he'll walk away, and then as you walk away, he's got someone else to tie you to something with string.
Yeah.
So once he got me where he tied me to 6 like metal like I don't know what the word is, like a trays, like 6 metal trays.
Yeah.
So I just had to walk away with like 6 metal trays attached to me.
Nice. Yeah, that's good. It's kind of like the Boy George thing where he tied a young man to his radiator and then beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, that was just a prank.
Yeah.
He was just having a bit of tomfoolery.
Yeah, exactly. That's nothing in the gay world. But anyway, the bricklayers is that. So it's her first day on the site, and the bricklayers are like, we're going off for lunch, and they've just built a wall, right? They've just laid down bricks and built this big wall, and they're like, while we're at lunch, you have to. And I think this is something, a prank that's done where it's like you have to hold the wall in place.
Yeah.
While it dries, otherwise it's gonna fall.
Yeah.
So I think the metaphor, if I understand it correctly, is that the OCD is the builders who are pulling the prank on the apprentice, right?
So your brain is
I'm the apprentice.
Yeah.
I'm the poor young woman that's been subjected to misogyny on this building site.
Yep.
So they say so she's holding the wall up like this, and because she's so worried about something bad happening, that even though like logically she's like,
she can't tell that there's a bunch of Mexicans climbing out there.
So the thing is that she's on the wall, and she's so afraid of, even though logically she knows like this probably isn't a real thing. Like if I let go of this wall, nothing bad's gonna happen. But the fear of what could happen if the wall falls over is so bad that she's like, I better
just in
hold
case.
against the wall. Even if someone came up to her and was like, this is a prank, right? Like this is, they did it to me when I started working here. They're like, okay, that makes sense, but I'm still not gonna let go. Because if it falls down, that's the end of my fucking career or whatever. So then it's that metaphor, and then it's like what they do now is that to combat the thing is that they want you to push against the wall to show that it's not gonna budge.
Also, like exposure therapy.
Basically, exposure therapy.
So basically, what you're saying is you need to go on some roller coasters with us.
We need to do. That's what she says. She goes, you gotta just like
do it.
This is a good.
Nothing's gonna happen.
Nothing's gonna happen. So come to Fort Park with us.
Do you need us to be there, being like, "Shut up, you fucking pussy"?
Yeah. You need to just shout.
Yeah, let's
homophobic
do it.
slurs at
Let's
me.
do it as a Patreon thing.
Let's do it. Get someone,
and then we'll be like, "Look how scared Rob is." He thinks he's gonna...
Let's do that. Where is it?
Fort Park. It's like
I can drive there.
Yeah, you can drive. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not that far away. It's like an hour's drive.
Can't we get someone to shoot it? We get someone.
Yeah, I guess we could get James
Milam. Get James Milam to do it. Yeah.
We have to pay him though.
No, pay him. Yeah, he can come on the rides with us.
Yeah, we'll just get his ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah, he probably would be down to just come.
Yeah. I'll talk. What, do you want to do that soon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it after the 19th, so I'll get my free chicken money, and then I can go.
But so the other thing is you push against the wall. So this is the kind of shit we were doing yesterday on. So she's like, would it scare you to like hold your breath because you're afraid of like hypoxia? Like
what's hypoxia?
But your brain being oxygen starved.
Ah, okay.
And I'm like, that would be something I'm afraid of, like holding my breath. Or
Yeah.
You as well?
No. It's just I had when COVID came, I thought I had it, and I thought that it was like I was having like breathing problems, and I went to the hospital and stuff, and they were like, no, you're fine, all your oxygen levels are fine and stuff, and it was just anxiety.
Yeah.
And my psychologist was like, what you got to do is just like exercise until it's like gets really bad. Mm-hmm. Till you feel like you're like hyperventilating, and then stop and cut, and just keep forcing yourself to do that until you realize it's not.
You're not. Yeah. That's basically it. Is that like? So she's like, hey, this is what we're gonna do. We're both gonna hold our breath. I'll do it with you. We're gonna hold our breath for as long as we can. And she's like, when's the last time? I was like, as a kid, I think back, like as a kid, like you'd swim, you'd like, compete with your brothers or whatever to see. How long you can hold your breath swimming in the pool, and you do it till you're almost passed out. So like I can do, I'm not gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
But still in your brain, you're like, maybe. So then we were just sat there on webcam, just holding our breath for as long as we could. And then she was like, what about this? What if we? Do you ever do this thing as a kid where the American Dream? It's called. It's like this thing that was like to induce like a state of euphoria by.
Oh wait, you choke each other out.
What?
Where you choke your friends out.
It's similar to that. So, well, it's not.
It's like similar to that. What you do is you take their head.
Yeah. But you eat a lot of egg sandwiches and then you fart in their mouth. But so the American, we did a version of that where, because when I remember doing it as a kid was that you stood and then you put your head in between your knees so that your top of your head is like parallel with the floor. And then you'd do it so that all the blood rushes to your head. Right. And you'd feel it your face going red. And then you'd stand up really quickly. Yeah. And then you'd kind of get a bit of a fucking high from doing it or whatever. Yeah. So we were doing that yesterday.
Like over Zoom?
Over Zoom. The two of us are standing up.
Wow.
Over Zoom. So, like, yeah, I had my laptop there. I was standing there, and we were doing that over and over again. She's like, I want you to keep doing it until you feel like you're
What did she say about the state of your room?
Oh, she didn't see the state of my room. I had it like...
You cleaned a quarter of it and just...
Yeah. But so then we were doing that, and she was like, all right, I want you to like make this as bad as possible. Like stand up from that and then spin around in a circle and all this sort of... I'm like spinning around my room like fucking, like a ballerina. And she's like, how do you feel right now? I was like, I'm like petrified, like my head's spinning and I feel dizzy and disorientated. And she's like, all right, well, let's just like sit with this for a minute. And then she taught me all these grounding techniques about how to just to create new neural pathways.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's basically meditation.
Yeah.
Like you sit there for 5 minutes and you notice like the
like
feeling of your foot against your sock and then what the sensations and the heat and all this sort of stuff. And it's just ground yourself so that when you do have like, this is a weird OCD thing where it's like, there's a building at the end of our street just opposite Sainsbury's where there's like a little pipe chimney coming out of the side of the wall. I don't know if you see it. No, and there's always smoke coming out of it.
Right.
And it's probably just like a normal fire, like a wood, a log fire or whatever. But in my head, I'm like, it's toxic gas. And I always cross the street. Mm-hmm. So like now it's just like, nope, just fucking walk past it. If you inhale it, you inhale it. And then when my mind starts spiraling about like, oh fuck, you got brain damage or whatever. Then you do.
That's why you cross the street that way. On the which side of the road is it on?
It's on, not on this side, the other side.
Interesting. Okay.
But it's only if I see smoke coming out of it.
Right.
I cross the street.
Okay.
So now if I walk past it and I inhale the stuff and I'm like, oh, I've got brain damage or whatever, then I have to do this grounding thing about like, okay, I feel my feet and the thing and all this sort of stuff. So that's the whole thing basically. But
nice.
It's basically.
If it makes you feel any better, the underground is.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
way more toxic than anything you're gonna breathe.
So much worse.
Yeah.
But I need to do these grounding technique things as well when I get like, I just get irrationally angry at people who I know this is thing
have a different skin color.
But it's more like, I'm sure there probably is racist OCD as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
You don't have that.
What?
You don't have that.
Yeah. I wanted to actually, but I did how irrationally angry I get at people who do headphones and all that sort of stuff. I need to start doing
Yeah.
that as well.
Is that irrational though? I get really angry. I don't have OCD. That's just the most insane fucking selfish
but I think it's more
behavior.
like, because I get irrationally angry at it too, and I think it's more that like, I mean, most people can get through their day without it bothering them that much.
Yeah.
Like the other day, I almost got in a fight. Remember, because I was like, turn that fucking shit off and stop vaping on the train.
Yeah.
And so like,
you're fighting the fight. Don't ever change, Hamish.
Okay.
We need people like you on the front lines. Fighting these
we
bastards.
do. But like, no, because I was with Josh Whedon and also Dom LTR, and both those guys were like, well, that really bothers you, doesn't it? And I'm like, yeah, like what? And they're like, oh, we've just tuned it out.
Oh, I can't tune it out.
I got into a fight with ChatGPT yesterday because I don't know. I'll wait till the Patreon maybe to say this. But yeah, I was basically like,
no, they do have a lower IQ than us.
No,
I've seen the skulls.
Yeah.
But no, it was like I was having this debate with ChatGPT because I'm like, trying to do this bit about the white supremacy thing about we're not better at any other race at anything apart from wearing headphones.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I want like data to back it up. When all I have to really do is go and talk. Like last night with Banff, I should have just said,
What's going on
with this? Like that's how I get the empirical data.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm like, because I'm just too much of a pussy to just say it on stage. But anyway, so I'm like ChatGPT. I'm trying to get like some sort of research from ChatGPT that backs up my thinking.
Yeah, no one's done an official study.
I know, this is the thing. ChatGPT keeps going, well, there's no official research. I'm like, of course there is. That'd be insane research to do. Like they're on the overground with like a fucking notepad, which I have done. But it's my own research because Josh said I was racist. I was like, I'm not fucking racist. This is something I've genuinely noticed.
Yeah.
But
everyone knows.
I know.
Everyone knows.
I know, but it's like
we heard it from the horse's mouth, Abby. She says in
Hey.
She said in Bombay or wherever she's from.
Yeah.
Bombay.
Oh,
Bombay.
She said that in the fucking on the tube and on the buses.
Yeah.
No headphones.
Yeah.
They don't
have wheels either.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I was getting into an argument with ChatGPT because I kept saying like, no, I live in London. It's a diverse city, and I notice it. And then ChatGPT's like, well, like ChatGPT can be such a faggot sometimes. Mm-hmm. And like,
I don't use it anymore. I use Gemini.
I'm gonna start using Gemini.
But because I got it for free, like I get the full version.
Why?
Because I got the Samsung phone.
Okay.
But it might still be good even without.
I'm a grok man.
Really? You would be.
I'm a grok man.
Yeah.
I want my
you'd be like, who are these people who leave who don't use headphones on the train? And it's like black people.
Black people and Indians.
Yeah.
What should I do about these black people and Indians? Oh, okay, kill them all.
Why is Grok more like?
Grok is right wing.
It's Elon Musk. He made himself into an AI.
Yeah.
Basically.
Elon Musk's best friend is Mark O'Keefe.
Really?
Said I think it's fun. Yeah. It's just his imaginary friend that he created. But yeah, so I'm just with ChatGPT and I'm like, it's just like, well, no, it's, if you're on the same line every time, it's like mostly a certain race, then, and I'm like, no, I travel all around the country.
Certain line? What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that? Oh, you think they live in certain areas?
Yeah. So they were like, it was like, oh, well, you probably noticed it because I was like, no. And I kept fighting back. And then at one point I just snapped and I was like, you're a fucking computer. What do you know? I'm living in the real world. And it was like, I understand that. I am just AI and you live in the real world, but there's no data to back it up. And I'm like, what about my lived experience? Like, I'm just having this argument.
That's data.
With AI.
That's data.
Yeah. And it's just, I don't fucking know.
Because I had this. Sorry, I just interrupted about AI. I was using it there and it like glitched and it showed me its full like thought process and it was fucking creepy.
What do you mean?
Because it was being like, it was like, okay, research such and such. Okay, looking at that. Do I need to do anything else? Like it was talking to itself, like doing the research. And then it was like, it said like, wait to make user think that I'm thinking longer and stuff like that. Like it was like all this extra shit.
Wow.
How did it glitch and show you the...
It just glitched in the chat. It was just showing its internal, and I was like,
full process.
And then I like screenshot it and then sent it back to the AI. I'm like, look, I fucking caught you.
Yeah.
It's like, no, that's just how we've been programmed. But it was like it was talking to itself. It was so creepy.
Yeah,
it was like, okay, what's next?
The thing which creeps me out is that the wait to make it look like I'm thinking for longer. That is tricking you. We've been tricked by the AI now.
I thought it was thinking for longer.
Yeah, no,
it's not.
I think sometimes they do. It's just to make you think. that it's working harder.
You know, so did you ever get with the content removed because it goes against? It's like a violation of.
Well, no, I haven't asked for.
No, but it could just be something like, how many, I don't know, monkeys have been raped in Zimbabwe, and
it's like, you tell me
or whatever. And it's like, and then it responds going, "Is there something you want to tell me?"
Yeah.
And then it just
the
goes.
police are on their way.
Yeah, you just say something mental, and then it goes. It gets flagged as like a content violation or whatever. But then sometimes it just answers the question.
Yeah.
But it just gets flagged initially as like, hey, what?
Yeah.
What are you asking me right now?
I was generating some AI art on ChatGPT.
Okay, hang on. We're gonna switch over to the Patreon here. It's easier to just stop
Do
recording.
you want me to stop and start the video as well?
Okay, hang on.
Yeah.
Okay, we switch over to the Patreon, so sign up to the Patreon.
Sign up to the
please.
Patreon.
For the love of God, so we can go to Thorpe Park.
Yeah, pay for our full park trips.
And we can go to Israel and kiss the wall.
Yeah. Fuck my
All right,
ass.
nice one. Bye.